What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Wingboys, where we talk about life, sports, and eat spicy wings. I'm Anthony, and I'm here with Billy. And Bill, where do we get the wings from today?
So we went back to LI Wing and Things, the tried and true, the trustworthy, and we got 3 flavors today. We got right here, we got some Thai. Right here we got some spicy ranch, and we got some screaming chipotle. So last time we went here, it was pretty wonderful. It was pretty delicious, delectable. I also got, as a palate cleanser, and also to not make things any better,
Palate cleanser.
jalapeno poppers. Because honestly, I'm hungry, and I'm going to be eating more than just wings. With that being said, let's get into the NBA playoffs. We have a lot to talk about today. Basketball and football alike. It's gonna be good. You want to start us off with the NBA?
So the second round is the Heat versus the Sixers, which is they're playing tonight, and the Mavs and Suns are also playing tonight. Last night, the Celtics and Bucks played, and the Bucks beat the Celtics, so they're up 1-0 in that series. And the Warriors and Grizzlies played, and the Warriors won, so they're up 1-0 in that series. So yeah, we got a really interesting second round of playoffs. I'm excited to see who advances.
Were you shocked that the Nets were taken out?
No, honestly, I feel like I should be, but no.
I'm not surprised at all. I knew it was going to be...
It's just insane that it was a sweep, man.
It was a sweep. It was depressing.
Crazy sweep.
But I called it. It was either going to be a sweep or it was going to be a tight game, and it could have been either one. But, the Nets just didn't have it this year. And that's all right. That happens sometimes when you're a New York team. You just stink, you're just really bad sometimes when you play for New York. Oh, interesting.
That's crazy. Wow.
What about the Grizzlies and... It was the Grizzlies versus the Mavs, right?
No, it was Grizzlies versus Nuggets? No, it was Warriors Nuggets. Who did the Grizzlies play? Jeez.
I thought it was clearly a forgettable team.
Was it the Clippers? I think it might have been the Clippers.
Yes. Oh, that was scary. Who got the flagrant 2? Someone got ejected. It was
Draymond.
Yes. And that's
always Draymond.
It's nothing new for him, right?
No.
I'm not much of a Draymond follower, so what is this common in games in general, or?
I'm gonna go for the screaming chipotle.
Alright, start off strong.
What?
So, is that common for him when it comes to playoffs, or is he just a constant fouler in general?
I think it's definitely more pronounced in the playoffs because it's a bigger stage and it's more of a microscope on how you play and what you do.
Right. Crazy. So I'm gonna try the spicy ranch.
I also do think that, understandably, he's probably more competitive in the playoffs. Mm-hmm. So his tempers are probably a little higher. Everyone's tempers are probably a little higher. So, yeah.
What are your predictions for the 76ers and the Heat? Who do you see winning that?
I definitely could see the Heat taking both these games at home without Embiid playing games 1 and 2. And if they take these 2 games, I can easily see them taking a game in Philly if they can play well enough to beat the Sixers. Otherwise, it's a even series at 2-2. But I think the Heat can make it a 3-1 series and close it out at home and make it 5-1 if they do everything right.
Interesting. So you're saying overall, your prediction is the Heat?
Yeah.
Interesting. What about Mavericks Suns?
I think the Suns. Unfortunately, as much as I want the Mavs and I want Doncic and Jason Kidd to advance and win, I think the Suns are just too good of a team. They're going to advance. They're going to move on. Mm-hmm. In terms of the Bucks Celtics, I am okay with either team, but I would rather the Celtics. Just because the Bucks won last year, I'd like to switch it up. But I wouldn't be surprised if they repeated, if they went back to back. It just sucks that they don't have Chris Middleton.
Right. I agree. We want to see a new team advancing. Now that the Bucks don't deserve it, they're playing again beautifully for another
And the
season.
same with the Warriors Grizzlies. I don't care which team advances. The Warriors that we know and love are back in terms of like how they play. Like before Durant was on the team. I would be okay with them advancing, honestly. But I also want to see the underdog, the Grizzlies, advance because not only the team but the franchise hasn't had much playoff success, and now they're in the second round against the Warriors in a game. They're down 1-0 in a game where they almost won.
Right.
You know. So I think it'll be exciting to see them advance. Wow.
That's crazy.
But the Warriors are definitely good enough to advance with their playoff experience and their poise and all that. So, yeah.
Did anything else noteworthy really happen during these playoffs?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head, but like probably. I don't know, but let's move on from the NBA playoffs to the NFL draft and talk about how amazing the New York Football Jets drafted. Wow, I am so happy with our draft.
Every option.
Every single move that we made.
There's nothing that I've been disappointed in.
Sauce with the 4, Garrett Wilson with the 10, which is completely fine. It's what I wanted with a cornerback with the 1st and a receiver with the 2nd. Phenomenal. Mm-hmm. And then turning back into the 1st to get a top 11 prospect in Jermaine Johnson. Incredible. And then getting Breece Hall to pair him with Michael Carter as like a ground and pound kind of guy. I mean, I think I mentioned this last time that they compared Breece Hall to the score, the sports source that I use.
Mm-hmm. We were talking about it in the car.
Yeah, they compared him to a discount Jonathan Taylor.
Which is very interesting. So, I mean, is it possible we're going to the playoffs? Maybe, maybe not.
I think it's possible that we can go close to 500.
Oh, absolutely. That's really crazy.
Bow. I'm going to go for a Peter Pupper. Just because.
Mm-hmm. What about the draft? Who surprised you from any team? Or anything about the draft that was surprising?
I shouldn't be surprised by it, but the Patriots' first-round pick, Cole Strange, that's like last year's Alex Leatherwood pick.
Right. I see what you're saying.
You know? Like someone who's drafted way too highly that no one really even considered a top pick or even a first-round pick.
But you know what that tells me? Bill Belichick's up to something.
Yeah, he always does something.
He's got some kind of... He sees something that we don't. And I'll never question his methods. I'll never doubt what he's capable of. Because that's the guy right there. He saw greatness in rookie Tom Brady. Towel was good. There's so much flavor. Shout out to LI Wing and Things once again. Just blessing us. We probably should be, in more pain, but we'll get there. But one thing that impressed me, or one thing that stood out, is the Bills. Pretty much.
Oh, I'm very happy with that. I'm surprised by it, but I didn't think they were going to go with the running back. Wow, how did I miss that?
That's pretty much all they needed, though.
But that James Cook pick, incredible.
That's a Super Bowl team. When we were watching,
because they got the cornerback they needed to go opposite Tre'Davious White and Kaiir Elam, and the only thing that team was possibly missing after that was a running back. Because I mean, they have Zach Moss, but like he's splitting what he's been doing, splitting with Devin Singletary, hasn't really been cutting it. But getting James Cook to possibly be that lead option, I'm going to try this one now. That's incredible. But I think they see him more as like a possible receiver, which is still fine. He's phenomenal playing outside, playing as a running back. But I think they should use him as a traditional running back and use him as just like a jackknife like that.
Of course. No, I think he's going to be very useful. I think that team, it's crazy to think that they were just giving away their draft picks by the end of it because they kind of knew. They knew they have a solid team. They really
they kept trading down.
Which makes sense. They don't need anyone right now, but, depending on what injuries happen in the season or anything like that, they might need them for next season. So it is smart. And it just shows how much of an elite fighting force they have on that team.
Yeah, the Bills are really a championship team, and they want to stay that way.
And I think we're going to see, the Bills were so close last year in the season.
That overtime, and they changed the overtime rules. Did you know that?
I saw they
changed them for next season.
I saw they did. I didn't see what they changed them to. What exactly did they change them to?
Both teams will get a chance to have the ball. So
there we go. That's all everyone asked for.
Yeah, honestly.
There was a bunch of games that would have been changed this season had it not been had that rule been in place last time.
Yeah, honestly.
So we'll see.
But I think that the Giants had a pretty solid draft.
Who they
getting Kayvon Thibodeau at 5. And
yes.
Evan Neal at 7.
Hopefully that's Thibodeau is a offensive, right? I forgot what his
defense. He's an edge rusher.
Okay. You need that too.
I'm glad the Jets didn't pick him because we did not need someone for defense like that.
No, definitely not. I think our defense is going to do a lot better this year. Hopefully we see some real solid work out of defense. But honestly, I'm just excited to see what our offense is going to look like. Now that we have some linemen for Wilson. And we have some weapons for him to use. He's going to really look like a BYU quarterback this year. I'm very excited to see how he plays.
I'm excited to see the Wilson-to-Wilson connection, how he plays opposite Corey Davis and Elijah Moore in the slot. Did you know that I said this to you the other day too, that the Jets offered the number 10 pick in a package for Debo?
Yes.
But the 49ers said no. And the Lions also offered something for Debo.
Yeah, I'm very upset about that. But the picks that we got, the choices that we got, don't make me less upset about not getting Debo.
Yeah. If we're not getting Debo, I'm glad we got Wilson.
Mm-hmm. But you had a good point. We could use him for another offer for Debo.
Who?
Wilson.
Why would we do that?
I'm just saying it's a possibility. It's an option.
Yeah, but I never said that. Why would we do that?
That is what you said. We talked about it.
Right.
We were texting during the first draft pick. You said they could do it. It wasn't saying you weren't saying.
No, I said they were offering the pick before they picked Garrett Wilson.
Oh,
they were offering the pick.
I see what you mean. Wow, that's crazy.
They said no, so they went with Garrett Wilson with the pick. That's. Can you please not do that? I really appreciate it. Please no. I'm asking you kindly.
Suffer.
But yeah. Ooh. I think people were saying the steal of the draft, though, steal of the night, the entire draft was whoever got Nakobe Dean. He's the linebacker from Georgia. But he kept sliding because he opted to not get surgery for something, for an injury. I can't remember who got him, but they're saying he's the steal. Like he's like top, like first round potential.
Really?
That just kept sliding because of that injury.
What was the name?
Nakobe Dean.
I definitely spelled that wrong. Was it?
Don't worry, I got it.
All right, yeah, you pull it up. While you pull it up, I do want to talk about some breaking news I heard today. As per Adam Schefter, Cardinals Pro Bowl.
Eagles got him in the 3rd round.
Oh, interesting.
Crazy.
It looked really good for them.
People are saying that's the steal of the night.
That's fair. That's very fair. Now, as I was
Are you just
talking
hearing
about my
that?
breaking news, it came out this morning, like a couple hours ago.
Yeah, what do you mean? You just hearing about it now?
No, I want to talk about it now.
All right.
I saved it for this moment. And you're stealing my moment right now.
I'm so sorry, sir.
All right.
Sorry.
Shout out to The Rock, by the way. It's his 50th birthday, so we celebrated by...
Yes.
Because this was totally intentional.
Yeah, totally.
50 years old. He looks good for 50. But besides the point, Cardinals Pro
He's
Bowl...
not even wait for 50. I'll tell you that.
Ooh, that's for sure. Cardinals Pro Bowl wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins is being suspended 6 games for violating NFL's PED policy.
That's crazy.
Out of all people...
Yeah, I'm surprised. D-Hop?
I feel like... And it's sad because that tells me, like... has he been doing this all the time, or is it just for the season?
Yeah, I don't know.
Not worth speculating, but... sad to see. It's crazy. But 6 games... Not too crazy. I guess it's a... Ooh.
Oh, come on.
Oh, get hit, idiot. But that's beside the point. No, I agree. I'm really excited for... Going back to the Jets, I'm really excited to see all... How many tight ends do we have? I saw someone said that we went from no tight ends to them being 3 deep. Do we have 3 tight ends?
We drafted a guy from Ohio State, Jeremy Rucker. He's actually from Levittown, or Lindenhurst.
Oh, yeah. I saw someone said welcome back to Long Island, or welcome back Long Island native.
Yeah.
Happy to see it, man.
Yeah.
Good to see that Long Island representation. The Jets have been making that boy miserable, I'm sure, his whole life. And now look at him, being part of the problem. I mean the solution. No, but that's good. Having a solid, because we got 2 linemen, right? In this
draft? No.
Maybe we picked them up during the offseason. I know
we got Laken Tomlinson.
Yes.
In the offseason, which is a solid pickup.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. And then we still have do we still have Morgan Moses? I know we signed him last year, but I don't know if it was just to a 1-year deal.
I didn't see anything saying otherwise.
Why would you do this to me?
Suffer.
I'm going for that range too.
It's good, man.
I'm sweating now.
Have you seen also the Packers and the Raiders and have engaged in trade talks regarding Darren Waller?
Yeah. Nothing's happened though, but that was going on before the draft happened, I think.
Yes. Yeah, these are I have some old prompts from multiple attempts ago. Once again, nothing new. We tried recording for you guys and just ran into some problems. We were supposed to record after the 1st round draft pick, and we were going to record the night of the 2nd round draft pick, and I just kept screwing up. But here we are. Now that the draft is over.
Yeah.
We can talk about it fully and honestly and with more information for you guys. That didn't mean we prepared, but
we should have.
We should have. Would have been nice. We had 3 weeks to do this, but it's all right. Ow.
So yeah, let's talk about some of the other notable draft picks that happened. Some of the top prospects and where they landed. Desmond Ridder to the Falcons. The Cincinnati quarterback, I think. Yeah, Cincinnati. Who also had the most draft picks by a non-Power 5 school, Cincinnati. They had 9.
I think Georgia had the most, right? Georgia had the most.
In the 1st round.
Mm-hmm. The Falcons also picked up Drake London, who I remember you were very upset about. Literally
Yes,
right before the Falcons pick, Anthony texts me. He goes, I hope we get Drake London. I get in the shower. I come out the shower, and I just see no, like in all caps.
I was so mad. But we got a good guy in Garrett Wilson, though.
Absolutely. I also remember, funny that you said Wilson and Wilson connection, because when I said that the night of, you were very upset with me. You did not like that high quality comment.
Yeah, Zach Wilson made the same joke, too.
Oh, yeah, he just liked me.
He just liked me for real.
No, he texted me. He's like, hey, man, is this funny to say? And I told him, that's so crazy. I just said it, and it hit hard.
So yeah,
go ahead, man. Definitely text it. Go ahead, tweet it. Me and Zach are cool like that. Yeah. You watch the podcast. Shout out, Zach. Wow, good start, Anthony.
Thank you.
No problem, anytime. What are some other notable ones that really stood out to you? What stood out to me was the lack of quarterbacks. Like, there was not a single
Sam Howell, UNC quarterback, went to the Washington Commanders. Who else went somewhere?
It wasn't a very quarterback heavy.
Kenny Pickett went to the Steelers.
Yes.
First round pick, for pick 20.
Which was surprising that he was picked 20. The fact that it took so long. But it does make sense because we had such a quarterback heavy.
Malik Willis went to the Titans in the 5th round, I'm pretty sure, or the 3rd round.
The Titans just traded
he was a top pick.
Yes.
A top prospect, I think. And yeah, the Titans just traded A.J. Brown.
Yes.
One of the best receivers in the league.
Definitely
him to Philly. And with the pick that they got from Philly in that trade, they drafted Treylon Burks, who was getting draft comparisons to A.J. Brown.
Interesting. But I feel like you wouldn't want to... You should have a veteran, especially if you're bringing in... Well, the quarterback that they brought in, you said Malik Willis, right? Was going to the Titans?
Yeah.
Is he planning to be the first string? Or are they trying to make him a franchise? Or are they sticking with...
I think he's definitely a much better option than Tannehill. That's for sure.
Oh, with the backswing. Yes, sir.
But he's got to develop. He's got to grow and learn and mature.
So hopefully he can kind of spend this season under Tannehill, learning.
Yeah.
Feeling out the team, playing with the second string. But still, I wouldn't get rid of one of my top receivers. One of my 8. I'm in. I'm looking at some. I feel like there was more stuff that popped up on my feed about the draft that I wanted to talk about that I didn't get a chance to highlight.
The 49ers made quarterback Brock Purdy Mr. Irrelevant, the last pick in the draft.
That's so tough. It's really
that's what that pick is named. That's
Mr. Irrelevant?
Yeah, that's the nickname of that draft pick.
It's very sad. The 49ers picked him up?
Yeah, they had the last pick in the draft.
They want to keep our man Jimmy G. They don't want to bring anyone else in. Wow, it's crazy.
They're not going to actually use him.
Of course not.
He's a 7th round pick. Yeah, I saw. Tyrann Mathieu is likely to sign with the Saints. Going back home to Louisiana. Oof, I just kind of stood there and took that home.
100%, but that's all right.
Oof.
How do you feel about that?
What?
Think that's a good move for him?
Absolutely. I think that's a great addition to that team.
Especially now with a young quarterback.
Oh, come on! What young quarterback?
Didn't this
Jameis
just pick
Winston?
up? Oh, they're going to use Winston. Then I thought they just picked up Kenny Pickett.
No, the Steelers did. Steelers signed Kenny Pickett.
So sorry, I'm tired.
The Steelers drafted Kenny Pickett.
Carry on.
But the Saints drafted Chris Olave, Ohio State receiver, who I was hearing so much buzz about during the college football season, but then all of a sudden I'm hearing stuff about Garrett Wilson being the better prospect from Ohio State. So, that kind of, yeah. Yeah, ouch. That one hurt me.
And it should.
But yeah. They got Chris Olave and Michael Thomas. Alvin Kamara. Pretty solid.
It's a solid team.
And their offensive line, like...
I'm hoping this is going to make it a dramatic difference from last year. Not that they did terrible last year. They didn't really do... It was just... It wasn't very memorable, the Saints season. Nothing really to write home about.
Yeah. But going back to Desmond Ridder.
Yes.
Speaking of teams in the NFC South. To make that connection.
That was a reach.
What did he have to say about the Falcons after he got drafted?
Desmond Ridder? Oh, he said, I'm not leaving until I get a Super Bowl.
That's big talk.
It was big talk.
And that's exactly what we want to hear from a draft pick.
Oh,
From
absolutely.
a quarterback.
Absolutely. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if he can put his money where his mouth is. It would be interesting to see. When was the last time the Falcons won it?
They've
never won it?
They've been in the Super Bowl, I think, 2 or 3 times.
Oh.
But
How many teams haven't won a Super Bowl? Like ever?
I think like I want to say 10.
I mean, clearly the Patriots is one of them. As well as the Colts.
The Patriots were one of them until 2000.
Which is crazy to think about. I'm going to look it up. While you suffer with more.
I'll name them right now. And then don't tell me like how many there are. I'll rattle them off, okay? We got the Jaguars.
Okay.
Jaguars, Texans,
Okay.
Titans,
Okay.
Vikings,
Okay.
Lions, Bengals, Browns, Bills, Bills, let's see, who else? I missed, wow. Falcons, obviously.
Wow. Wait, did you die? Oh.
Dude, Panthers. Hold on. I'm getting there. Cardinals. I think that's it.
I'll be honest. I wasn't paying attention to what you said. So I'm going to rattle the actual answer off, and you let me know if you missed any.
Alright.
And if you lie, I'm editing, so I'll know if you lie.
You're a real piece of shit.
Hold on, let me just give you this word real quick, and then I'll tell you. You sounded pretty convincing.
Yeah, I am pretty convincing.
But I think you missed one. I already know which one I think you missed, but
Who?
It's possible I didn't hear you say it. The Chargers.
Oh, I did miss the Chargers.
Ah,
Right.
get wrecked, you idiot.
You're right, I did miss the Chargers.
They're not even the Los Angeles. Oh, wait. Never mind.
They're not in San Diego anymore. And they've been to a Super Bowl.
They appeared in one Super Bowl.
Yes.
And it was 1995.
With not Dan Fouts.
Alright, now you asking for too much. Why don't you die, please? Gosh! Alright, so I got the Minnesota Vikings.
Yes.
Appeared in 4 Super Bowls. 1-0.
They were in the 72 Super Bowl with Fran Tarkenton, I know that.
Their last Super Bowl appearance was
90-something.
1977.
7? Oh, so that was Fran Tarkenton too then. Was it?
It doesn't say that.
Well,
You're
sure.
making me so angry. Just die. Please.
Elijah with the kill. Unreal.
So, anyways, Minnesota Vikings, the Buffalo Bills, the Bengals, the Falcons.
Sam. There you go. Finally got me.
The Panthers, the Cardinals, the Titans, the Chargers, the Browns, the Lions, the Jaguars, and the Texans. All 4 of them with 0 Super Bowl appearances. That's tough. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it makes me feel better about being a Jets fan. At least we had a Super Bowl one time.
It barely counts, bro.
How? How does it barely count?
We barely won it.
Hold on. Now you're just being a certified hater. What do you mean? So what if we barely won it? We won it.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter if we barely won.
You just want to hate, bro. How many Super Bowls have been barely won?
Nah, you're right. I'm sorry. I apologize.
You should apologize. Apologize to me, and apologize to all the legends that won that Super Bowl.
Wow!
Yes, that's what you deserve. I don't even want to talk to you anymore. We're going to wrap up this podcast now. Let's wrap it up with some NBA predictions. We'll go full circle, like we always do. Let's look at tonight's game, which is 76ers Heat, Mavericks Suns. Who do you got for the 76ers Heat?
Heat in 5.
Heat in 5. Fine. I'll give it. Okay.
In 5.
Mavericks Suns.
Suns in 6.
In 6. Interesting.
Yep.
Bucks and Celtics tomorrow. Bucks. In
6. No, 7.
I was gonna say 7.
Bucks in 7.
Warriors, Grizzlies. Warriors in 6.
Warriors in 7.
Alright. That's all I got, because there's not many games. I'm so excited for football.
Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for coming back and tuning in again. If you have any sauce recommendations for us, any wing places that you want us to order from, any sauces from these wing places, or just whatever, anything you want us to try, just comment down below, or you could DM us. Our ads are going to be below.
Or Wingboys up here.
Or Wingboys up here.
Alright. Bye, everyone.